This video is going to show you how to use the whiteboard called Jamboard that is actually in your Google Meet. You have two ways actually to get there. I'm going to show this to you today from using it in a Google Meet, but you also can get Jamboard right in your Drive as well. You can actually look up Jamboard as one of the options in your Waffle. So the first thing we're going to do is click on the three dots. We go into Whiteboard, open a Jam, and we're going to start a new whiteboard right from here. So you could do this actually if you're on with your students and you want to create a Jamboard, that is not a problem. However, you're going to need to share it with them. So if you go to share, you're actually going to click right here where it says restricted only to people here. You're going to change the link. And you're going to say, if you want this to be as an editor for your students, you will need to change this to editor. And then you can copy your link here and put it right in the chat. All right, so if you would like to share this with your students, make sure you change the sharing features. After that, I'm going to show you different things you can do with Jamboard. First, you could set your background. You can have it as blank. You could do it to dots, blue line, or even a blue graph. And you can even set it as an actual image if you want to import something in. For today's, I'm going to just put lines here. You can actually use a pen and have your students even write in script. I'm just going to write my name rather sloppily here. So students can actually write directly on here as well. If you use the erase feature, anything you do can be easily erased. You have the option of adding a sticky note. I usually recommend having students, if they are doing work and you want them to apply things or whatever, you can easily do it here. So maybe you could say on here, you can have them put their initials and then have them answer whatever the questions are that you are asking them. Okay, so if you're doing true and false, you can have that, and then other students can say whether they believe it's true or false. Anything you do with this can be moved around. Your students can move this around. You can even duplicate it if they had wanted to. If they're being lazy, you can have them duplicate it as many times as it needs to. And you can also change the order by sending any item backwards or forward. So if you send it backwards, they can stack these sticky notes. In addition to that, you can actually add an image. If students are doing a worksheet or they have Post-it notes at home, anything like that, they can actually pull it up right from here, and they can add an image at any time right from their screen. They can then click it on here and you can use a pen or anything else to highlight or arrow anything you want them to highlight or arrow. So if they're doing work at home and you want them to share their answers, they can easily upload that in a matter of moments from their phones. We do have the circle shape that can be added, and they can do either a couple of different types of shapes with this circle. It's very simple to use it just like this. And then from there, you can put a border color on it, and you can even fill it up. So if kids want to use this and then put a text box right over it, they can easily do that by putting in the text box right here, and then they can flip or add or rotate, doing anything that they would like to do with it. So if you want them to do shapes like a circle and then identify it, they can actually do that easily right there. And they can, again, duplicate exactly what they want to do or edit it or order it, just like the other options. This here, last circle here, this is a way to have them, if they're presenting and you want them to circle something or you're highlighting something as you're teaching while you're on Jamboard, that's what you would need to do. In addition, you can add as many pages or frames as you want, and it's very simple as well. This is the basics of Jamboard. Use it at your, for anything you want. Again, being able to upload images and do this and screen share is really the best feature about it.